Hey, how's it going guys? M Gaming here, and today back with another video. Today we'll just be talking about my 2016 gaming predictions based around the PlayStation. You know, this is PlayStation channel, so we'll be talking about what I personally think of what will happen in 2016, how games will do, how they will be received, what I think will be Game of the Year, and all that good stuff, as well as sales and all that other stuff. Now I've got 10. I'm going to talk about 10. If I feel like going on and talking about a few extra things that I won't put in my main 10, but like a few optional things, maybe to give myself a few extra points at the end of the year, I may do that, but depends how long I go on about these top 10 gaming predictions for 2016. So this is going to be controversial, and I know guys, to the PlayStation community, you're going to make exposure videos. I'm going to be a casual, I know it, but for me, I think Horizon Zero Dawn will win Game of the Year for at least the PlayStation exclusive Game of the Year. But I still think Uncharted 4 will outsell it. But I feel Horizon Zero Dawn will win Game of the Year for 2016, at least the highest rated PlayStation game for 2016. Now, do I believe that Uncharted is going to be bad because of this? No. I believe they're both going to be 90 rated games, but it could go down to one being 93 rated, for example, and one being 94 rated, or 91 rated and 92. Do you know what I'm saying? It will be really close, but I feel the fact that they have a female protagonist, I think, someone, a different sort of gender being represented in gaming is always good. The fact is, it's new. Do you know what I mean? It's new. Uncharted, even though it's one of my favourite series in gaming, the fact is, we've had three others. Even though they're doing new things, innovative things, they're Naughty Dog, of course they are. But yeah, I think because it's new, because it's something we haven't seen before from this particular game creator in Guerrilla Games, and the fact is, I think they've been working on this so long. I think that's why Killzone maybe wasn't the game it could have been, because I think they even said when they were finishing up Killzone, a team was working on this game. Okay, you've got people from The Witcher 3, I believe Metal Gear Solid 5. You've got a lot of big open world sort of game creators who are working on this game. The benefit this has as well, now this may not seem like a benefit, but it actually is the game is not, it's not a 200-hour game, okay? That's what they said. It's not the biggest open world. It's not the most explorable open world. But no, sorry, it is the most. You know what I mean? It's not got the most to explore. Sorry, but what it has is everything you see, you can go to. Everything you want to see. Let's say a mountain, you can climb it. If there's a river, you can swim in it. Do you know what I mean? And that's more important to me than 200 hours of fluffed content. Okay, now some people may disagree, but I'm seeing these open world games, man, and I lose my interest when I do the same mission 100 times. So hopefully they make it open world with side quests, but don't make the story 200 hours to understand and really complicated, because I just want to enjoy this game for what it is. And that, you may call me a casual, and that's fair enough, but I like linear stories like Uncharted, because even though I'll finish the game, I may forget key parts of the story, because that's how my mind works. But a 12-hour game, I can beat it. 12 to 20, even 30-hour games, I can beat, finish, and fully understand the whole of the story. And I think that's going to be crucial for this. And I cannot wait, guys. I did a video about Paragon. Would you guys like to see my thoughts, reaction, and my opinions similar to the Paragon video on Horizon? Just let me know, guys, if you want to see that. So, whew, I went in on that one. I really did, because I can't wait for that game. Um, the next one. Now it's sales. I know people don't like to talk about sales, but I do. So we're going to talk about it. I believe that the gap, well, not the gap, sorry, PlayStation will sell 50 million consoles by the end of 2016. Uh, some analysts are predicting up to about 55 to 53 million. I think it'll be a little bit less, meaning it will sell about 17, around about the same as this year. Even though it has more exclusives this year, if you look in general, this is when the sales start to slow down just a little bit. So I think it will sell 50 million, and I think it's going to be again, yeah, a really strong year for PlayStation. I think it's going to keep its worldwide success. But in the US, I believe PlayStation will win around about 9 months. I think Xbox may have 3 months. I think they'll have a month maybe in the summer. I think they may have one or two during the winter, and the rest will be PlayStation. And now, if you didn't know, the PlayStation now has just a little over a million lead as of last November's MPDs in the US. So we don't know December's numbers yet, but I'm going from November's, and I think the gap. I'm putting this all in one, guys. I'm not, this ain't two things, but I think the gap in the US will push up only a little bit to 1.5 million from about 1.1. So it's only a 400,000 at this point. It's not a big lead. It just means more to PlayStation, because this is a territory they never usually won. So that's what I think anyway, guys. Let me know what you think in sales. Do you think they're going to slow down next year? Do you think they'll be higher than what I'm predicting? Let me know, guys. But that's my prediction, 50 million. Let's see if it's true. Right, back to the games, because that's what you guys want. Right, Sony Ben's game will be announced at E3, okay? And it will be released Q4 wintertime 2016. I think this is a similar tactic to what they did with Fallout 4, where game developers are starting to use this tactic. You release a game, you announce a game about 6 months before release, so people are still hyped for it by the time of the release, and they're like, oh god, it's already coming out, I can't wait. And they don't even have time to cancel their pre-orders from E3. So I think that would be really cool. I don't know what game it will be. I have no predictions on that, but that's my prediction. 2016 announced, 2016 release. My opinion anyway, guys. Sorry if I knocked the mic there. I move my hands around a lot when I'm speaking. So yeah, let's get into the next one. God of War 4 announced in E3. Again, I think we'll have a lot of E3 predictions here. It's announced E3 will come early 2017, round about the same time as Uncharted, March, April. That's my prediction. Late March, early April 2017. And yeah, also I put as a little side note, maybe to give myself an extra half a point, you know what I mean? Kratos will be in the game. He will be the main character, and either you'll be fighting other gods for some reason and they go full on crazy with it, or we have some sort of other story where maybe Kratos becomes Zeus or something crazy like that. I don't really know. I don't know Greek Greek gods, but can't wait for it. 2017. That's my prediction. We're going to get a Sucker Punch game. E3. This is going to be about a Q2, Q3 sort of a Horizon sort of release 2017. I think they're going for a completely new IP. I don't think it'll be Sly Cooper, nor will it be Infamous. And yeah, it's going to be really cool. I think it's going to be something completely different, maybe open world, with the popularity of open world nowadays. And yeah, it's going to be amazing, and can't wait. I'm predicting E3 slash, okay, so I'm kind of cheating here, guys. I'm kind of cheating. But I think it's E3 slash Paris Games Week. So, yeah, that's my prediction anyway. Um. Oh, right. So this is quite a bold one. Some people hate it. I personally like it. I hope this comes over to the UK. PlayStation now, they're going to push it. I think this is the year they push this game, this service, this fantastic service, in my opinion. They push it and they try and really sell you on it. They're already starting to test the waters with it. I think they're going to push it this year. I think the yearly reduced price that was timed uh, will be the permanent price. And I think for the people who are weary at that, it seems like a big price, even though it's not, will be broken down into a monthly subscription. So instead of being like 200 or 100 or whatever dollars a year, it will be like $5, $7 a month. Do you know what I'm saying? It'll be that sort of range, Netflix sort of range. And I think at that price, you're going to get people think, oh, I can spare, $5, $7 a month for this service where I get these games, and there's like over 200 games. If you're like me, a trophy whore, you're gonna love that. So yeah, I think lower the price, make it worldwide lower price, and really sell this because, like you say, it's on Sony Bravia, not Bravia, Samsung TVs now. I think they need to expand it, maybe put it on maybe Apple TV. Really get it out there and sell it, guys. I think that's what Sony need to do. Be smarter with their investment, and I think 600, no, not 600. It is about 200 million, 150 million. I'm not too sure on Gaikai. You can't throw that money away. Do you know what I mean? You have to push this, and I think 2016 will be the year. In my humble opinion, how much that matters, I'm not too sure, but that's just my opinion, guys. Um, we will get PlayStation 1 emulation in 2016. I think it will come out probably similar time to PlayStation 2 emulation, late 2016. I think it's something they're working on. It would be a bit strange to have PS1 games, PS2 games on the PlayStation 4, PS3 games on the PlayStation 4, obviously PS4 games on the PS4, and not have PS1. I think it's something that they could do pretty, not easily, depending on how hard it is to emulate the PS2 games. I'm guessing it would be a little bit harder for the PlayStation 1. But I think it's definitely something they could do, and with trophy support and some of our classic games, man, I would love that. But hey, we'll see. I think we'll definitely see that, depending on obviously the success of PS2 emulation, how that's done. Right, now, obviously I'm not an insider or anything. This is just my opinion, so don't hate on me. Don't quote me on this at the end of the year, blaming me for this. But Crash Bandicoot IP is either bought by Sony, and we have nothing else to announce, but we've got the IP now from Activision, or we just get a new game. We get a new game, the franchise is remade, and it's a PlayStation exclusive from Activision. Now, if you ask me, humbly and honestly with you guys, I don't want, I mean, it's that Activision's IP, they can do what the hell they want with it, you know what I mean? If they want to do nothing with it, cancel it, you know what I'm saying? That's up to them. But for me, I want this game bought by Sony, by the IP, and just, have this as a future game, remake, or either remake the games or put them on PS2 emulation, or if they have PS1 emulation by then, put it on that as well. And I think that'd be awesome, a Crash Bandicoot collection on the PS4, and then remake the series, maybe Naughty Dog after The Last of Us, maybe work on the new one. But that's my opinion, guys. Let me know what you think. Would you like to see a new Crash? I sure as hell would. But yeah, we'll see about that. But that's my opinion. I think they'll either buy the IP because they're good relations, or like I said, just pay Activision to make a new game for them. We will also, I would only change it to be my YouTube username, so it's not like a big thing for me. But Yeah, I mean, it's not a big thing to me, but it's the most requested thing on the PlayStation. Do you know what I'm saying? So you have to at least try to do it. And I don't think people realise that, you know, Sony aren't being lazy here. They know they're leaving money on the table that they could just charge for every single time you change your name and people would pay it. But it's like built in with the PlayStation, they can't do it. So it's you know, very interesting. But I think they'll do it. I think they'll find a smart way around it. I don't think it will be full changing your name or whatever, but it will be, you know, able to change your name or something, you know, change it to a number based system instead of a actual name based system. I'm not too sure, guys, but I think that's what we'll see for 2016. And finally, I want to talk about VR. One, how much it sells, and how many launch games there are with it, or within that year, how many games come with it within like the couple of months that it's out. I believe it will release in June, and I believe that the big you know, app or whatever that will be sold with VR will be No Man's Sky. I think it will be compatible with PlayStation VR, even though you won't need it. Um, and I think the system will sell just over, I mean, not much over, but just over 1 million within the couple of months that it's out. Um, and I believe that it will have 20 launch games, either full launch games like, you know, I'm guessing Robinson the Journey is, Res, I'm guessing is, you know, some of them, you know, some games built from the ground up exclusively for PlayStation VR, and then around about a couple of, you know, No Man's Sky and Final Fantasy 14 and all that sort of good stuff that will obviously round off the 20 number that I'm speaking about. Um, a few side notes, maybe if I get this completely wrong, possibly a PlayStation 4 Slim. Um, the Last of Us 2 will be announced, and yeah, I think, you know, they're possibilities. But I think the what do you? I think that's about it, guys. I ain't gonna full on say The Last of Us and all that. I think, you know, I think my top ten's pretty good. I'm feeling these things could happen. I think Horizon is a bit risky, but you know, I think that will happen. I think, you know, the love is there for Horizon, and I think it will be the next big. I think this will replace Killzone. It's a different type of game, but it will replace Killzone as like a much loved IP from Guerrilla Games. I think this will be their next, you know, big IP. So let me know what you guys think. What do you think of 2016? What are your predictions? Let me know in the comment section down below, or let me know on Twitter at M&M Gaming 2, and I'll see you in a new video very soon. Goodbye.